No joke. Carnival was not kidding when they said that this week would be full of news. We got our July news earlier in the week, and today Carnival shared their August news with us. Some surprises, most definitely. There is a ton of news. Let's talk about July and August cruises right now on Island Time. Welcome back to Island Time. This is Derek, and it's great to spend a few minutes with you today talking about what we love, the islands, and of course, cruising. In particular, cruising with Carnival. Carnival announced their August plans, and man, it's going to be awesome. Let's talk about these plans with, first off, the new flagship. You saw our coverage there last week. If you have not seen it, check out the channel. We were there last week as the Mardi Gras rolled in to Port Canaveral, and it was awesome. Huge ship, huge crowds. We are so excited for the Mardi Gras, and we're so excited that Carnival has confirmed that July the 31st will be the inaugural sailing. If you are booked July 31st, you will be the first people to stay in whatever cabin you're booked. You'll be the first people to use all the amenities and the facilities. You'll be the first people on the ship. How awesome is that? Congratulations, by the way. Some big news as well for Port Canaveral, as Carnival also shared that the Carnival Magic, who just got out of dry dock, Carnival Magic, who will have the blue painted hull as Mardi Gras does, but Carnival Magic is also heading to Port Canaveral. They're going to match. They're going to look beautiful. Here's what Carnival said about the Magic. The Magic will return from her dry dock, and she is ready to go. She will home port in Port Canaveral with cruises to the Bahamas and the Caribbean that were previously scheduled for the Elation. Okay, now, ships are subjective. Favorite ships are subjective. But I think it's safe to say if you were booked on the Elation to go on a cruise and it was switched to a ship like the Magic, it's an upgrade. Okay, I know some people like the smaller ships. I get it. But for the majority of people, they will see that as a huge upgrade, and congratulations, okay? Those cruises that were going to be on the Elation that are now on the Magic is effective August the 7th, okay? Starting August 7th through October the 7th. The Magic will also operate 3 to 6 day cruises and 1 8-night, okay, itinerary from Port Canaveral, and that is between October the 11th through the 31st. So exciting news for both the Mardi Gras, the Carnival Magic, and of course, Port Canaveral, which is one of our favorite ports, okay? Here we go. More news. The Carnival Sunrise, which used to be the Carnival Triumph, okay? She's been redone and beautified. She's going to enter service in Miami, okay? Miami being the busiest cruise port in the United States. She's going to be in Miami starting August the 14th. August the 14th in Miami. Hopefully, she will be there, of course, with the Horizon. Carnival Panorama, okay? This was a surprise to me. I did not think that West Coast cruising would take place in August, but it has. The Carnival Panorama will enter service from Long Beach on August the 21st, okay? The 21st. She's sailing her 7-day Mexican Riviera cruises. It's a beautiful itinerary. If you've never been, go out west and take what's basically a new ship. You know, the Panorama was in service for a little bit less than a year. And then March 2020 came, and she's been idle. So the Panorama is really, I mean, it's like a brand new ship on the West Coast. And so she will operate there. The Vista and Breeze from Galveston, the Horizon as well, will continue what they're doing in July. So what they're doing in August, they're going to continue that in August. and we'll get more details there. A question that I have is, for instance, the Carnival Vista itineraries were changed for July, okay? All of them are going to Cozumel, Belize, and Mahogany Bay. Is that going to be the same for all August cruises, okay? It's hard to tell from that one paragraph alone, but I do have some questions. Of course, we'll figure them out, but it's great to see so many ships restart, okay? And of course, you will see, of course, there's a second part to this announcement, and it's the one that we all dread. It's the one that none of us want to see, but it's part of our reality. Carnival has extended its pause for other ships through August 31st, okay, the end of August, for the Carnival Pride, Sunshine, Dream, who's going to go to dry dock, Ecstasy, Liberty, Conquest, Sensation, and Glory, okay? And so those cruisers who are booked on those ships for August, not good news for them today, I'm sorry. But the good news is there are several ships now, I think we're up to 7 ships that are going to be operational. And if your cruise was canceled for August, you do have options. So that's the great news. I hope that if you were canceled and you have the means to do so, you get to cruise, okay? Now, here's the other caveat to the news today. We knew that July cruises would be vaccinated cruises. Carnival also announced today that these August sailings will be for vaccinated cruisers. I don't want to say only, because it looks like it's going to be the 95% that the CDC has shared, which leaves 5% for kids and for those who cannot have the vaccine for medical reasons. There will be an application process for that. We don't know many details on how people are picked, but we do know from experience, as we reported yesterday, that only 24 hours, the application process was open for 24 hours for the July cruises on the Vista, and people received bounce backs. They tried to fill out, hey, I want an exemption, and they were told they were full. So really stay on top of this, and we will help you so that if you need an exemption, hopefully you can apply for one, okay? Carnival will continue to ramp up more ships and more home ports, local economies there, for September, and that's a great sign to see. And I think it's safe to say September, October, November, we will see more and more ships amp up, which is great news. Okay, so that's the big news from Carnival today. There are so many people that I know are excited. You're ready to cruise. There's people right now who found out they're cruising for sure, because this is solid news. Carnival says we're cruising, you have to be vaccinated. It's going to happen. So people I know are going to be booking their flights tonight, booking their hotels tonight, trying to plan with their family, when are we leaving, things like that. And that is awesome news. It's a great time. I'm so glad that this announcement came. Now, really quick before we end today, I want to talk about Florida. And Florida is in the news big time today because people are waiting for the judge in Tampa to judge. People are waiting for him to make a decision. And so I'll tell you, I'll read you this quote really quick from Attorney General Ashley Moody. She's the AG for Florida. She's the one, of course, helping argue the case in Florida. There's mediation there. It broke down. We heard today it was back on. But here's the state of Florida's point. And this is from, again, AG Ashley Moody. She argues that the CDC is coercing the cruise industry into requiring almost all passengers to be vaccinated before they can go on cruises, which would violate the state's ban on what has become known as the COVID-19 vaccine passport. And so AG Moody is trying to argue that the CDC should not have the power. They should not have the authority to require this conditional sale order and require vaccines to be an option. We know there's an option of simulated voyages as well. But we're going to see, it sounds like by news reports today out of Florida, that the judge has vocally said that he's going to decide on this soon. It's not going to be today. It's too late in the day today. But maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. And that's what Carnival, we know, is waiting on. You know, they don't want to make an announcement like they did earlier in the week for Galveston, and something be decided, and then that announcement is trash, and they have to come up with something else. So we are very confident that the Horizon will sell in July 4th. That first selling will take place. They have to wait for this legal battle to end, let the pieces fall where they are, and move forward. One thing to remember, we mentioned it yesterday, Governor DeSantis and the state government of Florida, they want cruises to resume. They are on the side of the cruise lines. Yes, they have the vaccine passport law in place, but they are huge proponents of the cruise industry, and they will work with Carnival and other cruise lines to make sure they sell. We are very confident in that. That's all the time we got today. That's all the news right now. As always, follow us on Facebook. If you just search for Island Time, you will see our page come up. Like that page. We always put out our news and our content there. As well, if you would like to subscribe to be notified when new content is available, and you already know if you watch, we try to get things out as fast as we can. We always make sure it's accurate though. Then go ahead and click subscribe below and you will be notified, okay? Thank you so much for being part of the community, and we will see you later today or tomorrow right here on Island Time.